Last week, Anil Kapoor, the man formerly known as Mr. India, whose name was once Lakhan, attended a press conference in London to talk about Season 2 of India's adaptation of the cult hit TV series 24. Let's begin with what to expect in the new series.
So 24, the first season ends with
Spoiler alert, if you've not seen the first series, you may want to forward this bit.
The first season ends with well, that was about me. There's an assassination attempt on the future Prime Minister, and of course, it ends with I saved the life of the Prime Minister, future Prime Minister, and I could save his life, but I couldn't really save my family life, and and it ends with my wife being in the hospital, and I'm trying to reach them to the hospital, and we ended over there. And it's understood that I can't, I don't make it. And 24 second season starts 3 years after that. Lost my wife, unfortunately, and I'm no longer the ATU chief. I'm trying to, save someone like the Roshan Churchill, who is one of the most dreaded terrorists, who's going to be hanged within 24 hours, and before he's hanged, and I'm the person who's put him in the jail, and I'm trying to take him out from the jail. So that's where the story begins. We have introduced this bio-warfare, that there is a kind of a virus which the bad guys, Roshan and the two brothers, Roshan and Arun Sherchan, are going to release in India, and how the story unfolds. I want you all to see the show because I don't want to disclose. This is roughly what the show is about, yeah. Once the scripts started coming to me, and I was going through the international scripts of the 8th season of 24, where I was playing the president, kind of a fictitious country, which is Afghanistan. I played the role of Oman's son. So when the scripts came to me, I just couldn't keep the scripts down. They were so relentless. The biggest USP of 24 is real time. It's about 24 hours. It's 24 episodes, and of course terrorism, which is the biggest threat all over the world today, and we all are trying to fight, especially our part of the world, where the security of the nation is threatened constantly by these terrorists. So all these things, keeping all these things, I felt it's more relevant. And of course, for me, I don't think so much about the relevance of. I just liked it. I just loved it, and I felt that I have to do this role of Jesse Rathod. And I spoke to the showrunner Howard Gordon. And I said, I want to take I want to adapt this in India. I said, it's never been done, so I said, first you complete the show, the actual what you're shooting, and once we are done with it, then you come to it. And I went to him and I said, I want to take this to India. And he just picked up the phone like the way Raj does, very quickly. No, just made 2-3 calls to all the writers and all the stakeholders, and here we have the rights, and I came to India. And I fell at Raj's feet. Kneeling down and said, Raj, you have to do this for me. Matter of fact, when we did the 8th season, we premiered it with 2 episodes, and which is a great idea, because sometimes what happens when you do it with 2 episodes, so there is a possibility of people getting, they invest in the show much more faster. So when I was there, I remember doing that. And then I heard that in the 7th or the 6th season, they made it into a kind of a 2-hour thing. But in India, we've not done it. And future, I don't know. I don't know what holds in the future. But, I'm always open to great ideas and something to experiment. Why not? If they've done it, then we should do it. Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, they all have just completely loved it. The first season also and second season also, I've sent them quite a bit of because they have had a look and they just can't believe it that we're doing this. And we're doing such a the kind of performances, the scale, and the way we're making the show. So they are very, very proud of it. It was not necessarily they have to be TV directors or film directors, because there are a lot of great directors come from TV. Yeah, sure. There are like there's Siddharth Apna, there is Anurag Basu, and Imtiaz Ali. They all basically were TV directors, and they became film directors. And internationally also, quite a few of them. It's nothing like TV director, a film director or TV director. I was just finding directors who would know the exact pitching of the show, the sensibility of the show, the aesthetics. And of course, it was very tough to get the team together because everybody felt they wanted to do film, they don't want to do TV. And now things are changing completely, and most of the big directors are doing television, and actors want to do it. So it's great. This season was pretty intense, and I think that's what motivates me to keep myself fit. It's always been the role. So if there's any role, and the kiss one, I feel I've never been delusional about myself. So I've selected my choices have been very, till now, I've been quite sensible. And I just do things which really I'll be able to put it off. Otherwise, I put my hands up. I said, no, please go for a young guy. He'll be the right person to do it. So I think that's been one of the reasons of my longevity as an actor. And one day you get up in the morning, overnight, sometimes going slow, and within a year or 2 years or 3 years, suddenly everything's going to change. I've seen it in my career. That you feel that you do only these kind of films, these are the films which do well, these are the stories which do well, these are the content which does well, and suddenly I said, नहीं यार, यही चलता है. और सुबह उठते हैं, and if you don't catch up, and if you don't think about the future, you'll be left behind. So you have to experiment, you have to be ready to fail, and sometimes people make fun of you. You have to absorb it and move ahead. I did only 7 days of work 7 or 8 days or 9 days for Slumdog Millionaire. And it's been almost 8.5 years the film has released. There are so many films which have been Oscar winners, but people forget about the film. But till now, they've not forgotten Slumdog Millionaire. They've not forgotten that role. Wherever I go, anywhere, in immigration, anywhere in the world, or anywhere I go in the world, and they know I'm the host of Slumdog Millionaire. How does it matter? Sometimes you just grace a show, you grace a film, and you do it as an actor. It doesn't take away that, it doesn't make you a smaller actor, I feel. It's a role, is big or small. So I'm sure if I tell Kiefer this is a role, 100% he'll do it. Why shouldn't he do it?
He has to learn Hindi, but.
No, I will cast him as a young international actor. Yeah.